listening to KWYO, The Boys Show. Good morning, Wyoming faithful. It's 11 a.m. on a gorgeous Monday, September 3rd day here in Laramie. Jack Sable here to talk some Cowboys football, and the hot topic of the day, the well-received debut of Coach Mashburn and a valiant effort against number 22 Texas this past Saturday. Remember, if you want to send in any questions about the team or my feelings on how things are going, please leave a comment in the comment section on our website, and you may be featured here on air. So, back to Coach Mashburn and what I like to joke as his Bill Belichick approved offense. I actually talked to Mashburn before the game, and he's a great guy. Very smart, intelligent, knows his X's and O's, and it's no surprise that he graduated near the top of his class at William & Mary. But the way he ran the offense last week was remarkably impressive. I mean, this is a team that is transitioning from a spread offense into a drastic heavy pro-style game that comes off a bit gimmicky. Yet it worked very well against Texas, very effective. Throughout the call of that game, there was maybe only one moment that I thought Texas would pull away. And then the next possession, a smart play call on an 81-yard screen pass to Brandon Miller practically erases it. They were one turnover away from pulling that one out, and I really can't blame Brett Smith for that. I can blame, however, the offensive line, and I think that's a major concern. They gave up, well, what was it, like 6 sacks in that game? I think for something like what Mashburn is trying to accomplish here, he's got to get his offensive line disciplined, strengthened, and he's definitely going to have to recruit some big old hog mollies to really kind of bring things together. The other thing we have to look at is that there are 10 wide receivers on this roster. He's not utilizing more than 3 wide receivers, and the number one receiver on this team, senior Chris McNeil, he wasn't targeted once that entire game. I don't know if that's impressive or a bad sign, but I don't know how you stay within 7 points of a ranked team without at least throwing to your number one guy once. That said, I love the way he utilized Big Brucey and Lang, and overall, I think it's a solid offensive scheme. I'm not in love with it, but it's growing on me, and I'm looking forward to seeing them go to work again in the home opener against Toledo this Saturday. On defense, I love the blitzes, and I love the packages they came with. Including sacks, they hit David Ash 12 times. Caused a lot of poor throws. It was very impressive. I loved all of it until they had to make an open field tackle. They were terrible. It was a huge problem, and I love the way that he's utilizing Mark Nzacha, the strong safety. He's bringing him in, using him almost as an outside linebacker at times to assist on blitz and run stops, but I'm worried that he might get exploited once offenses realize what he's trying to do and know how to counter that aggressiveness. But once again, the big problem for me is that they were terrible in the open field when it came to tackling. A one-back tackle let Bergeron get an easy run. Then another bad tackle let Shipley fly on a play, I think, for about 55 yards when he should have been stopped in the backfield. But once again, for a game that we weren't expected to be close in, we played phenomenally well. Let's go ahead and talk about some recruits now and who Mashburn is targeting this year. I got a chance to call the Rock Springs Sheridan game on Friday night here on KWYO, and I like this kid Dan Washington, who is a high on Mashburn's list. He's 6 foot 225 and built like a truck. A surprisingly very good blocker, which is something you don't see out of most running backs. He's a halfback. He's got Wyoming third on his list right now, and I hope he stays here in the Equality State because he would definitely get his fair chance in an offense built for guys like him. Next up is Marcus Wright, a highly touted middle linebacker out of Fresno, California. And with only one middle linebacker returning next year, and current junior Devin Harris, whatever freshman recruit that comes in at middle linebacker is going to have a fair shot at starting in this 3-4 look. And if Marcus Wright comes aboard, there's no doubt in my mind that he starts right away. He seems very polished and effective and quick run stopper, and he's a very good size at 6'2", 236. That's why he's a 4-star prospect. Right now, he has Wyoming 5th on his list, but there's no one after that. Luckily, he's free game right now because he hasn't really favored any school, so potentially he's a great steal for us. I don't like the last target on our recruiting spotlight here, but it's not because of who he is or what his skill set is. It's because we already have 10 receivers. I think Mashburn can go in and kind of mold the guys that we have here into what he wants, just like he did with Lang and Bruce. But Mashburn has shown interest in a Nevada recruit, Evan Tolbert, who is 6'4", 205 pounds. Not a heavily recruited guy, but Mashburn really wants a goal line threat out there. And you can't go wrong at 6'4", and if there's one thing you can't teach, it's height. He's been labeled a bit of a highlight reel receiver because he can make difficult catches, but can't snag in the easy ones. So that's the recruit spotlight for today. We'll talk about a few more of the young guys that the Cowboys are trying to wrestle up next week. But it's time to look forward to next week and talk about our opponent, who is out of the MAC, Toledo. You're listening to 101.2 KWYO, The Boys Show, and we'll be right back. Thousands of fans standing loud and proud for the first storm out of Old War Memorial Stadium. And here they come, your Wyoming Cowboys at home for the first time this season. So here's Wyoming out for the first time today on offense. Coach Mashburn says he really wants to get the run game going as they're out in the pistol, 2 wide receivers. Brett Smith will hand it off to Brandon Miller, who stretches outside, has some room, and picks up the first down on the first play of the game, gain of 10. Very nice stretch play, good design there as Brandon found the edge and made his way to the first down marker. 1st and 10, ball now at the 31-yard line as they come out in the pistol again, this time full house formation. Brett Smith calling some audibles, and the defense shifts right. Smith takes the snap. It's another handoff to Miller, who's going to take it left side this time for a quick gain of 6 yards. Good job there by Brandon. 2nd and 4 now for Wyoming offense as they come out with 3 wide in the pistol. He has Miller and Lang in the backfield. Smith sends Lang in motion. He's closer to the line now. And he'll take the snap, drops back, fires it out to Lang, who will be stopped short for a quick gain of 1. First real test today for Wyoming as they're lined up in the pistol again. A weird offset here, 2 wide, 1 tight end, and an offset back that's Sutton, I believe. And Sutton will get the handoff on a stretch, and he picks up the first down, a nice gain of 7. Mashburn's offense looking very crisp today as they come out on 1st and 10 now. In the pistol again, he's got Lang to the left of him and Miller behind him. He'll play action to Miller and throw it out to Lang. Nice setup there as Lang picks up a nice gain of 8 as he was wide open on a very beautiful design there. 2nd and 2 now, back out in the pistol. They've got a bunch formation with 3 wide, 1 tight end, and Miller is alone in the backfield. Smith calling it audible, and he's going to hand it off to Miller straight up the middle. And he just got enough for the first down. 1st and 10 now as Wyoming comes out again in the pistol formation. Smith has yet to miss on this drive. He's been on fire. As he will take the snap here, he's going to pass it again and fires. Has Ruffin over the middle for a big gain. I know McNeil's got to be looking at Smith like, when's it going to be my turn? I haven't gotten a pass all year. But here comes Wyoming out in the pistol, kind of an I formation looking set. Nope, they're going to audible now. Single back looks like a bunch formation with 1 tight end and then 1 wide receiver split out right as Smith drops back and he's going to swing it out to Miller, who's open for a short gain of 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're staying true to the pistol because on every snap thus far, they have begun out in the pistol formation as he's got 2 wide. And Smith will fake the handoff to Miller. He's going to fire downfield. Ooh, a dangerous throw. Almost picked off there by Singer. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. Wyoming can smell the red zone as it's been a pretty successful opening drive. 3rd and 5 now. Smith in the single back formation. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, and he's got Miller in the backfield as he will take the snap and looking, firing left side towards the sideline. That's big Brucey with the first down catch. Pressure all in Smith's face, but Bruce makes a great catch towards the sideline for the first down. 1st and goal now for Wyoming as they're looking to cap off so far what has been an 11-play drive off with a touchdown. They've got a heavy-set single-back formation as Smith calls an audible and brings Madden, the tackle, into motion. And Miller's going to take the handoff and goes nowhere. Loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and goal now. They're lined up in the single-back formation again. They've got 2 wide and 2 tight ends at the line. Miller is in the backfield as Smith is barking out some audibles. And Smith will take the snap as he stands in the pocket looking, firing over the middle. And there it is. The dry spell is broken. Chris McNeil's first catch of the season. A slant pattern touchdown, perfectly executed. And Wyoming is on the board, 6-0. The extra point is up. And it is good. A 12-play, 80-yard drive that took up most of the first quarter, capped off by a touchdown to that man right there, Chris McNeil. Glad he finally got it. And here comes the defense out for the first time today, as they've got quite the task to contain Terrence Owens, the dual threat quarterback in the spread offense, as he fires over the middle to Scott. Gain of 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10. And they're going to be in that hurry up all day. I believe that's Nzacha moving up close to the line as Owens, it's a draw play to Llewellyn, and there's room after a missed tackle. And once again, that problem exists. They do not tackle well in the open field. Still in the shotgun as Owens runs a sweep to Llewellyn, left side, makes a spin move, makes one man miss, but is brought down after a quick gain of what is 3 yards. 3 wide in the gun. Owens drops back, looking, fires right side to Green, who will be stopped after a 4-yard gain. 3rd and 3 now for Toledo. 3rd and 8 now after the false start penalty, and you can hear the defense chants getting louder here at War Memorial Stadium as Owen brings his tight end in motion to the right side. They will take the snap, and they're setting up the screen. There is nobody there. He's got a convoy in front of him, and he might be gone. And he's stopped just in time by Ghali Muhammad, but not before a huge gain. Hopefully they can make a stand here as it's 1st and goal now. 4 seconds to go in the first quarter as Owen drops back from the shotgun. No pressure on him as there's only 3 rushing. He's going to fire towards the left side of the end zone. They're calling that a touchdown. I don't think he caught it. But Owens finds Cassius McDowell towards the left side of the end zone. And yeah, looking at that replay, his toe looked like it dragged out of bounds. And we'll take another look at it. I mean, it was that close, but they're going to call it a touchdown. Just barely got his foot in bounds, and we've got ourselves quite a ball game here, 7-7 now. So how will Wyoming follow up on offense after that very methodical opening drive? We'll see here as they're lined up in the I formation, heavy set to the right, and Miller will only pick up a gain of 1 on that run. And it looks like the I formation here on 2nd and 9 as Smith lines up under center. And he'll drop back, 7-step drop, hits Lang over the middle on a quick inside route, and it'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3 now. They're coming out in that heavy set I formation again, this time to the left side, and Smith's going to call an audible now. And out of the heavy set, they come into the pistol formation with the strong to the right side. As Smith drops back, fires left side. He's got Miller wide open on swing, and that'll be a 1st down after a nice quick pickup by Miller. One tight end offset I formation here for Wyoming on 1st and 10 as Ruffin is on the left side, McNeil to the right. They bring Ruffin in motion to the right side now. And Smith will run a handoff stretch to Miller, and this cowboy is loose down the sideline. And he is stopped, but not before a huge 33-yard gain by Miller. A great call to move Ruffin in motion and get Miller free on the outside. Looks like more of the same here on this drive as they're nearing the red zone for the 2nd time today. Pistol formation, full house, and Smith will give the handoff to Lang on a sweep, and he goes nowhere. Big boy could not break a tackle. He got slammed hard. 2nd and 10 after that, no gain. They come out in the pistol strong formation again. 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. He's got Sutton and Miller in the backfield with him as Smith takes the snap and fires over the middle. He's got Sutton wide open, and he fumbled. And that is recovered by a Toledo defender, and just like that, the drive is derailed. Back to work now for this Cowboys defense as Owens is under center for the first time today. Unusual for him as Straight comes in motion in the fullback slot. They're going to hand it off straight up the middle to Llewellyn, who stumbles his way for a 7-yard gain. On 2nd and 3 now, out of the pistol. And Owens will take the snap. He's looking, not a lot of pressure, and he'll fire. There's a busted coverage as Scott got wide open. And luckily, damage control came in, but not after a huge gain. 1st and 10 now, and Toledo is driving. Owens from the gun. Fires right side into double coverage. Whoa! How did he make that catch? James Green! If he does not lay out between both of those defenders, that was an interception. As they hand it off here to Llewellyn, who gets it off guard and rumbles for 7 yards. As they come out, shotgun formation, 4 wide. And Owens will run a misdirection to Llewellyn, and he is brought down from behind by the senior linebacker, Corey Jones. 3rd and 2 now. Can the Cowboys hold them to just 3 here? Moving a man in motion from the gun is Owens as he takes the snap. Pressure bearing down, and he gets free. Picks up the first down and then some. They are inside the red zone now. Stepping back into the gun now. Owens, they're going to run an option left side. And Owens, an ugly looking pitch. And that is stopped immediately in the backfield. Loss of 2. They've just got to stop giving up easy yardage as they show blitz. And here it comes. NCAA giving pressure. Owens throwing off his back foot across his body. And that is picked off by Ruff. Out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And that is exactly what they needed. A turnover. And Wyoming gets the ball. 1st and 10. The perfect time to bring that heavy blitz. And now the Wyoming offense has to do their part as Smith comes out of the pistol. Firing over the middle to Big Brucey. And there he is with a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Smith firing towards the sideline. Guess who? It's Bruce the Moose. A huge first down and a smart, well done job of getting out of bounds. I am very impressed with how this offense is executed today. 1st and 10 out of the pistol. A weird offset look here as Smith drops back, fires. Dangerous throw, but Miller still makes the catch. Same formation, that offset pistol look as Smith takes the snap and fires left side. He's got Lang. That's a first down. And it'll be 1st and no, they're going to mark him. They're not going to give him the forward progress. They're going to say he tried to advance it, and it's 3rd and 4. And that is a disgusting call. What a terrible interpretation of the forward progress rule as Smith drops back here on 3rd and 4, and he's sacked. Thanks a lot, refs. We appreciate it here. They'll start it at their own 18. It's 1st and 10 as Owen takes it from the gun. And that's Schober who breaks free and gets the sack. A huge, heavy hit on Owen. Straight to the ground he goes. And Wyoming gets their first sack of the day. Sweep left to Fluellen. And he's got a lot of room. Somebody better stop him. And they do just before he reaches the first down marker. Gain of 13 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, and the crowd is getting loud as Owens will take the snap himself. And he's stopped. We get one more chance. And Wyoming will take one last shot to the end zone before the half ends. 4 wide, 1 tight end. They got quads to the left. And Smith will take the snap. He steps up. He fires deep downfield. Holy Toledo! McNeil is wide open. And that's a touchdown. And this place is electrified. A quick score to go into the half. Momentum in favor of the Cowboys. Oh, Cowboy Joe would be proud of that one. Look at it again. He burns his man in coverage. Easy score. And we're going into halftime. You can certainly feel the atmosphere here at War Memorial Stadium for the home opener. Toledo 7, Wyoming 14. 3 wide in the shotgun formation is how Toledo will start it off as pressure is coming, and he's sacked. Guess who's back? Back again. It is Schober, 2nd sack of the day as the pressure bursted through the offensive line. He came free and put a major hit on Owens. A chance to pull away now after the quick 3 and out. Pistol formation on 1st and 10 for Wyoming. It's a quick pitch out behind Miller, and he recovers to the outside and only gets a gain of 3 on that play. 3rd and 6 now after the short gain. They come out in the pistol. Strong formation to the left. They've got Lang and Miller in the backfield. And it's play action to Miller as Smith throws off his back foot. Awkwardly throws it to no man's land. And it's 4th down. After what looked like was shaping up to be a shootout, we have back-to-back 3 and outs as Owen takes it from the gun. He's going to scramble straight up the middle where he has room. He's free, and he's stopped from behind, but not before a huge gain. Owens takes the snap. He's got time in the pocket. Moving, he fires to the right side, and that is broken up. That's Blair Burns on the coverage. On 2nd and 10 now, still in the shotgun, 4 wide, trips to the right. As Owens fires to the right side, he has McDowell open, and that'll be a first down on a quick gain of 13. Inside Wyoming territory now, as Owen gives the handoff to Fluellen, but NCAA's gotcha in the backfield. A 4-yard loss and a great play in Reed. Owens takes a snap. He's pressured, but they're setting up the screen. And this time we're prepared. Llewellyn is stopped again. This time a loss of 1 as the screenplay doesn't work. 3rd and very long as Toledo is back inside their 46. And he calls a man in motion. That's the tight end as Owens steps back, fires over the middle. He's got Reedy, but that is not enough for the first down. Mission accomplished by Wyoming. Pistol formation, 3 wide. He's got Lang and Miller in the backfield. He's going to move the slot receiver Herron over to the right side now as Smith drops back. He's going to move up. He's going to scramble and picks up a quick gain of 3. Unfortunately, did not slide and took a big hit there. But it'll be 3rd and 3, manageable 3rd down now. And Mashburn really favoring the pistol today and its effectiveness as they come out in it again. It's a play action to Miller, and Smith slips free of the pressure. He's got the first down and then some, all the way to the 44. 1st and 10, and they come out in that pistol look again. It's the bunch formation this time. 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Miller in the back. Well, not anymore. He audibles to the shotgun. He's got quads right. Miller is in the slot. And he's still trying to get the perfect play here. And finally takes the snap as he steps up. He's going to launch it deep downfield, but overthrown. But I like the aggressiveness. You want to go for the kill now. Offset I formation and a bunch look. Smith sends Rufferin further in motion to the right. And it's going to be a handoff to Miller straight up the middle. And he gets enough for the first down. Miller has really gotten it going in this game. Inside enemy territory now. It's 1st and 10 as Smith lines them up in the I formation in a heavy set. Nope. There's another audible. It's still in the I, just a close look now. And Smith will hand it off to Miller straight up the middle and picks up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter, and this game has the feel of one of those games where whoever has possession last will decide it. 14-7, Wyoming on top of Toledo. We'll be right back right after this. And here we go. Start of the 4th quarter. They're going to come out in the I formation, and Smith will play action, but pressure is there, and he goes down immediately. A sack on the play, loss of 7. And it's going to be 3rd and 13 now. A tough hole for Wyoming to be in. 3rd and 13 now as they are just past the midfield line. They're lined up in the shotgun formation. It's the first time they've done the 2 backs look as Smith does play action and finds Miller on a wheel route. But he will be marked short after a nice gain of 10 yards. And decision time. I think you got to go for it. Go for the kill. And they're going for it. It's 4th and 3 now. At the 39-yard line, Smith will take the snap out of the pistol. The middle of the field is open. Nope, it closed in and he's backing out. Rolling right, firing, incomplete. Couldn't find anybody, couldn't find the room, and it's a turnover on downs. Well, since Toledo's opening drive, the Wyoming defense has certainly done their job, and they're going to have to continue so here. Fire down the middle, broken up. And that's Mark and Zacho on the coverage. 2nd and 10. They're going to come out in the gun. They've got 1 tight end, 1 on the backfield, 3 wide as Owens steps back, looking. Pulatazzi gets free, and he's sacked. 5-yard loss on that one. And Pulatazzi just happened to be free and ran free past the guard and got the sack on Owens. 3rd and long again, and just like before, they need 15 yards to convert. Can Wyoming do it once more? Owens again out of the gun, fires downfield, and he will be marked just short of the goal marker. It'll be 4th and inches as Toledo has to make a tough decision now. They're going for it. This could be the ball game right here. 4th and inches. Out of the shotgun, Owens, he's sacked in the backfield. Turnover on downs. All Wyoming has to do now is run out the clock. In the pistol, here's Smith, handoff to Miller, and he's got room and he's free. Oh, and a touchdown saving tackle. Miller got loose. Oh, but no, not a flag. It's holding against Wyoming, and that's going to move them back 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 now after a fantastic run by Miller gets erased on the penalty. Second and 22 now after Brandon Miller got stuffed in the backfield, and boy, the O-line would like to have that one back. As Wyoming comes out in the gun, that two-back look again, as Smith trying to set up the screen pass, got hit as he threw, and it's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 22. I did not like the call for the screen pass there. You know, you're throwing it when it's a clear running situation, and now you have 3rd and 22 and a huge mess on your hand as Smith goes on play action. He's going to throw again, and that is a dangerous throw. And Toledo will get the ball back. 1st and 10 now for Toledo as they are just past the 20-yard line. Air in the gun, and Owen's going to run an option here, and that is going nowhere. It is Ghali Muhammad on the stop. 2nd and 13 now out of the gun, and they are bringing the heat as he gets hit as he throws but completes Taridi over the middle. It'll be 3rd and 3 now. 5 wide as Owens fakes the run. Looking, fires to his left and finds Green on the left-hand side. It'll be a 1st down for Toledo. Owens drops back, fires over the middle, and he's got Reedy again. A big gain, and this time they get inside of Cowboy territory. 1st and 10. In the shotgun again as Owens is going to take it out. Option, pitches it out to Fluellen. And he stopped after a gain of 3 yards. Owens back to pass. And he's going for the screen again, and that goes nowhere. Corey Jones blowing it up. And Fluellen is injured on the play. Sideline trainer's coming to check him out, but it'll be 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. The backup is in for Fluellen as Owens drops back, fires over the middle, and Nzacha's gotcha. It's another interception. Nzacha's 1st of the season, and it couldn't have come at a better time. Coach Mashburn is expecting big things out of him, and boy, has he made an impact on this game. A huge interception may have just sealed the game. 1 1st down away. 1st and 10. Handoff to Miller. Oh, I thought he had some room there, but he stopped after a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. I formation this time. Tackle over on the left-hand side. He's going to bring McNeil closer to the line in motion. Smith, toss play, left side, Miller's got room, and he's knocked just short of the 1st down mark. It'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3, and War Memorial is on their feet. A 1st down here with only 1 timeout left for Toledo seals it. Smith will hand it off to Lang, and he's stopped in the backfield. Loss of 1, they'll have to punt. And isn't it just fitting that this Wyoming defense will essentially close out and decide this game? 1st and 10. They look like they're bringing heat, and they do. And they get him! Sacked! It's Corey Jones, and he gets his 1st sack of the game. And they're going to have to hurry up, and yep, it looks like they're going to have to clock it. They're hurrying to the line. There it is, and it's going to be 3rd and 18. Here they come, 5 wide. And here comes Owens. Here comes the pressure. He's hit as he throws. 4th and 18. Here it comes. And here's your ball game, folks. 4th and 18. Shotgun, 3 wide, 1 tight end, 1 in the backfield. Tight end in motion. Owens drops back. Fires, and that ball is going to sail out of bounds, incomplete, and Wyoming wins the home opener. And what a phenomenal job by this entire Wyoming team to win the home opener. And it is officially in the books. There it is, the 1st win of the season. They beat Toledo. And Wyoming finally gets to celebrate for the 1st time this year after a very tough loss against Texas last week. They beat Toledo. The final score here, 14-7, as Wyoming pulls out their home opener in the Yoo-Hoo colored uniforms this week. And the player of the game, the man who finally got his first 2 catches of the season this year, both of them for touchdowns, Chris McNeil. Very, very happy for the senior. And Wyoming moves to 1-1 on the season. This is Jack Sable here on the broadcast. You know where to find me on Mondays, where we'll be talking some Wyoming football, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about after a huge win like that. But we'll see you next time. Signing off here from War Memorial Stadium in beautiful Laramie, Wyoming.